right, today's workout is going to be 2 rounds. Each round will be separated by 3 minutes of rest, and this will ensure that you are able to go ahead and give full intensity for both rounds. The workout starts off with 20 or 15 calories on the rower. It moves over to the dumbbell where we're going to complete the dumbbell overhead squat. We have a single dumbbell for that, and then we have 20 chest to bar pull-ups, followed by 10 more overhead squats, and then we are finishing the round off with another row, 20 or 15 calories. Again, once that round is up, you'll go ahead and rest 3 minutes before you go ahead and start again. This workout is meant for us to be sprinting, so you may have to do some slight modifications to the pull-up so that you are able to get it done in a quick set. We want to make sure that we're trying to keep the rest to a minimum, and so we want to make sure that we're kind of moving through this fairly quickly. Again, we can go ahead and scale that down from 20 reps to 15 or even 10. We can scale it from chest to bar pull-ups to regular chin over bar pull-ups or even ring rows. Now on the overhead squat, this is going to be a challenging movement for some. The weight today is 50 pounds for the men and 35 for the women. We're going to go ahead and get this bell up overhead. We're trying to press nice and tall through the body as we squat all the way down and up, getting that hip crease below the knee as we move through it. Now there's only 10 reps, so you can decide if you're going to do all 10 on one side. You're going to switch it up 5 and 5. You get to decide what you're going to do on this. You can do all your squats on one arm with one arm up overhead. Now this is a challenging movement, so you may have to bring out a ball so that you have a target to kind of press to, lightly tapping and coming right back up. You can also raise it up, and we won't be able to go all the way down, but at least it gets us into a position to squat properly as we move from the overhead position. This is going to be very challenging for a lot of people, all right? Having the mobility to hold the weight up overhead and squat can really compromise the position, all right? If that's not something that we're able to do today, we can also take it from going to a bench to moving into a single arm front squat. This is less than ideal, okay? The priority is to really try to get ourselves to a position to hold the weight up overhead and squat. But again, if our mobility is that bad, then we will need to modify the movement just to keep the workout intensity a little bit on the faster side. All right, so we'll have some time in the warm-up to kind of play around with it, but we're going to really be playing around with butt targets so that we have that full range of motion. Your mind knows where to go when there's a target. So put pride aside. If you're having a hard time with the squat, put that target there and you may have no problem at all. And with a smaller ball, it still may mean that you are going to RX. As long as your hip crease is below the knee, then we're going to be there, okay? So don't just automatically think butt target means not RX'd, okay? As long as your hip crease is below the knee, we're golden and you're doing the best that you can and you're doing awesome, okay? So this workout's going to be fun. Really try to keep your times from round 1 to round 2 very similar. That's your goal and your objective. But if it's off, that's okay. We'll try again another day.